Good morning. Here we are on a beautiful Mediterranean morning in March at Port Napoleon in south of France, and we're looking at the Gemini 105 catamaran Sandy Bottoms. We have her for sale here, hold it out on the water, and we're going to take a little tour around the boat and have a look at her. So as we walk towards her, we'll see the port bow here. Let's have a look underneath the hull. You can see the outdrive leg hanging down, and we've lowered both centerboards as well, as far as they'll go. That's only about halfway down. So she looks very clean underneath. The boat is actually halfway through being valeted at the moment, so the front half is looking much cleaner, and the back half is yet to be done. So here she is, walking down the port side, looking at the port centerboard halfway down. We see the sails are off her. We've just checked the sails yesterday, they're in very good condition. Here she is supported. You can actually support the Gemini on a row of tyres, and that makes her very low, and so it's easy to work on the top sides and so on. You see both rudders up at the moment. They swing down in their cassettes, so you can see even with them up and with 18 inches of draft, you've still got steering authority. The outdrive leg is down, that's the normal storage position in the yard. Dinghy is in the davits, and you see the solar panels out above the dinghy there, and the outboard motor beyond. So we're going to board via the swim ladder on the starboard transom. Here's the view of the leg, and underneath there's the life raft, 6-man life raft I believe. Gemini is quite a unique boat. In here is the steering compartment. This floods, or can flood, and of course once you're sailing it drains away. So here we go, up the boarding ladder and on board into the cockpit. So this is the view from the aft deck. There's a very voluminous locker, port and starboard side. You see that inside there's a fortress anchor, lots of cable, and further inside is one of the fuel tanks. Diesel filler there, rear access to the engine there, central access there, and you can access the engine both sides. Panels come off. Port side stern locker as well. Here are the solar panels. You can see you can angle them according to the angle of the sun. So if you're on an anchorage in the evening, you can catch the evening sun perpendicular by tilting those solar panels. Let's have a walk around the deck, see what we can see there. Hard top here with opening windows, so you can have it fully open, seal the sails, or partly open to vent air into the top of the cockpit. We're looking at the Genoa track and the grab rail forward. Obviously the mainsail's off the boat at the moment, but she has lazy jacks. Here's the foredeck. A lot of space, you can store dinghies and windsurfers and so on here. And you see the seats, starboard and port at the bows. We call those dolphin seats. Never guess why. And electric anchor windlass with a CQR here. You've seen the fortress aft. Here's the anchor locker with a hose pipe in it. And you see, I don't know if you can see underneath the hose pipe how nicely the chain has flaked in. It's quite a good design in the Gemini, how the chain stows itself. It's a self-draining locker, of course. That's a pump out vent for the holding tank, and this huge locker forward, port forward, is a deck locker, draining, self-draining. I can get in there with two people could get in there easily. Let's have a look aft. This is the view aft of the boat. That's how she looks. So very good windows, nice lines, good aerodynamic lines. You can take seas on board very comfortably. Polycarbonate windows, so you don't get that crazing problem that some boats have. There's room down the side to walk. And let's have a look in the cockpit. It's easy to move around this boat. I'm 6'3" and not small. Water fillers here and here. The diesel fillers we've mentioned. Let's have a look at the engine. Easy access to the engine. Westerbeek 27 horsepower 3-cylinder diesel here, running through the outdrive. Nice big alternator, 80 amps. So between the alternator and the solar panels, keeps it charged very easily. Here on this side is just basically a rope locker, as you can see, and the hydraulic pump arrangement for lifting the leg up and down. With that leg up, when you're sailing, the boat's very quick because you haven't got the drag, and it's deployed in a second. Hit 2 gas bottles here, propane, and you see the solenoid there for the gas cut-off. All these lockers are lockable. This is an opening vent for the gas fridge, so you can get good ventilation and convection up in the bottom and out of the top of these vents here. I'll go through the instrumentation in the second part of this video, but here you go. This is how the door works. Closes and locks that way, and on the second half I'll open the whole boat up and you can see what she looks like from the inside.